Hi, this is Cecilia Oliveira, and this is How I Got Into Data, a Woman in Data podcast limited series. When I changed careers, I didn't expect to find so many people that do not come from a traditional data or STEM background. There are so many incredibly interesting stories. This Women in Data podcast spin-off is about representation, diversity, and finding your own place in the data world. It has been 3 years since I transitioned from hospitality sales to data analyst, and although it felt like I was throwing myself from a cliff and hoping data would catch me at the bottom of it, I couldn't be happier with the choice I made. I had the chance to chat to some amazing women who wanted to share their stories. They're so inspiring, and I hope they inspire you too. Enjoy! What a truly inspiring guest today, Padma Varatharajan, who recently transitioned back into the workforce after a career break of over 20 years. She shares her incredible journey from raising her son to becoming a data engineer at Cap Gemini. We delve into the challenges she faced re-entering the workforce, the steps she took to rediscover her passion for data, and how a supportive community played a crucial role in her success. Whether you're looking for an inspiration to start your own career in data or just love hearing stories of incredible women, this episode is for you. Hi, everyone. So today I'm here with Padma and we are having a conversation about how I got into data. Padma, could you please introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I am Padma. Recently shifted into data. I had a career break of around 20 odd years and now working as a data engineer at Capgemini.
Lovely. And I think this is what I really wanted to discuss is you've had about a 20-year gap. This is quite long and so many things must have happened and even the workplace must have been so different from 20 years ago till today. So when did you realize you wanted to move? Well, I was going to say from your previous field, but actually, when did you realize you wanted to go back into the workplace and more specifically to data?
Actually, I took a career break to raise my son and I was with him throughout his schooling and we moved from India to UK and when he was entering the university I was needing some extra money to balance his expenses at university. So I decided to come back to workforce and I was applying hundreds and hundreds of applications, not even an interview or anything. So I had to take up a job at the airport with the early morning shift starting at 4 o'clock, which was not my cup of tea, but for a very short while. Then I landed up into a admin role in an accountancy firm, which really served me the purpose of sending him some few hundreds to the, but it was not very fulfilling for myself. Then I was looking for opportunities. I got into entry level customer support role in a software company, which was not any potential career growth. At that time, one of my son's friends sent me a link of this Tech Up Woman boot camp from Durham University. So that was my decision making moment on data science.
That was your aha moment. I think I got this.
Yeah.
That's very exciting. I mean, and it's very interesting how you managed to, slowly find your space. I mean, you decided you wanted to back into the workforce. Great. How do I get there? Then the first one might not be exactly what you were, dreaming about, but you found the different steps to it. So that's pretty good. So tell me, what exactly was the scariest part for you?
Oh, the most scariest part when I started the boot camp was allocating time for myself to sit every day for studying. It was really too hard because I was juggling with my full time job and household responsibilities. I hardly find any spare time. And I used to think whether I have done something wrong in entering in somewhere, whether I'm capable of doing it. All those doubts were there. And the next one is coming to the exams and assessments and going back into the student stage from a long of nearly from 1988 I was a student, and then now 2023. So such a long gap sitting back to an exam and being assessed by, it was kind of a trauma. And even though however best I am, still I was finding it hard to understand some concepts, and I need the help of my fellow students to understand a bit. And there I was needing to have some extra time to complete some modules than what it was expected it. And exams, I always felt that it is kind of a make or break kind of a decisions, and it was giving me a lot of setbacks like anxiety and stress, whether I'll be able to do it. It was hard going through that phase, but all these things have really put me a lot of perseverance into me to continue this, that every code solution that when I get solved, I was so happy in that. And every homework when I was submitting and I was getting a feedback of good feedback, it was encouraging me. And every exam I pass was giving me a little step. But I only thing is like I really enjoy when my code solved that problem. So I knew that this is my field. Sometimes it may be slow, but I wanted to continue that. So this what made me to be here.
I think it's so interesting because everything you just said, I'm like, yep, I've been to that, all of those different phases. Oh my God, I have to sit and study again. This is so hard. I mean, when I did my course, there was a 15 years gap between the last time I was in uni to now to when I did the course for it. And it was like putting my brain back into learning gear was difficult, and the anxiety with the exams, I had it. I think also what is really important in this is the support from your fellow students.
Yes,
It was so
impossible.
important.
Incomparable. So nice it is.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm 100% with you.
I remember putting in the Slack messages at 1 a.m. Oh God, I am stuck with this. It is not coming. But
Yep.
somebody will answer me within half an hour saying that, did you try this? So it was so nice. And collaborate with them and learn from them. It is really, really nice.
Yeah. Power of collaboration. Let's not forget that.
Yes.
So tell me, what would be the most important advice you wish someone had told you before you started thinking about this?
My advice would be believe in yourself.
I love that.
Believe in yourself. If you are really liking logics and reasoning skills, if you are anywhere towards logic and reasoning skills, try boot camps. If you start enjoying doing coding, and if you start enjoying a satisfaction when you solve a solution, a problem, this is where you belong to. And just do not hold yourself back or with any doubts or any setbacks to reach your dream data job. That is really, really important. Just believe in yourself.
You're absolutely right. We are our worst enemies, aren't we? We're just like, oh no, I won't be able to do it. You can totally do it. Of course you can.
Nothing is impossible. Everyone's learning curve is different. It may have a lot of setbacks and things like that, but we will still make it. Nothing is impossible.
Exactly. And I'm sure there is a few, but so far, what are you most proud of in this career transition?
The most proudest moment is like I'm back in tech. That is my proudest moment. And very important than that is this wonderful, amazing, inspiring personalities of women in data that I am surrounded by. Each one of them is so nice, and it is so nice to be associated with them, learn from them, collaborate with them, who are all having the sharing the passion for technology and data analysis. It's so nice to be with this woman in data forum.
It is. I know that when I discovered women in data, I was like, oh my God, this is fabulous. I only want to be involved with people like that.
Yes, yes. Yeah, each one of them, I love them. Like everybody inspires me in this space.
It is very nice. I think we're very lucky to have such a supportive group around us. And as we were saying before with our fellow students when we were studying to start in the data world, and now with Women in Data and some other, it's much more supportive than I would have ever imagined when I started doing.
I agree. I agree with you fully on that. I wish every woman there to come and join this space with us in the data. It's so very nice, and there is lots and lots of potential that everybody should. If you little bit like logic and analysis, you can find your space there.
I feel so excited at the end of this conversation, Padma. I really do. But thank you so much, Padma, for your time. And
Thank you. I'm so happy that I got connected to you. So nice to speak to you.
thanks for listening to How I Got Into Data. If you enjoyed today's episode, be sure to subscribe for more content. Remember, your feedback is important to us, so please leave a review if you can. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.